Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael. Well. World-class veteran video game critic Michael Does Life. Oh, Michael.
Folks at home, we certainly hope you're having a fantastic day in your neck of the woods. We got a good one for you here today that could produce results that, that we like to see, if that makes any sense. We're here with Arc Raiders, and this is a dead game. We're not going to pretend that it's not. It certainly fell off many months ago. However, with that said, we are coming back in here today on Arc Raiders because there is a brand new map, and that should at least make something a little bit more interesting here with Arc Raiders, at least for today. So we are going to be coming in here to Arc Raiders. The return of Arc Raiders could be the last time we jump back in. I have no idea, but we certainly won't be playing it tomorrow. However, with that said, today we are going to be checking it out, and we are going to be checking out the brand new map that they have finally unveiled here today with this update. So we need you guys to lock in, because here's the weird thing. Depending on how these matchups go, we could be producing big results. I mean, we could be getting shorts that get millions of views, maybe, if we're lucky. Now, that's not guaranteed to happen. However, this game can produce those results. Now, it is funny because, and this has always been the case, every time we stream this game, it's always been low numbers. I mean, even when the game was big and booming and popular, no one wanted to tune in. So we have an audience that does not like this game. But on the flip side, if we can get some results here that can produce some numbers, that would be fantastic, because right now we would like to see some of those numbers. But with that said, we're going to have to see what this entails here today. We need the energy back for Arc Raiders, because these matchups were getting really boring and stale. And that's why we quit the game, because there was nothing for me to do in the game. And it was just a complete total disaster, a complete total snooze fest. I don't know how anyone could still play this game in May of 2026. It's really beyond me. The only reason I'm playing it today is because it's a brand new map. We want to see the brand new map, and we want to check that out. And there's probably other updates as well, and adjustments. But now that the game has essentially died, and the big streamers have moved on from the game, I mean, and I told you guys that was going to happen. I said the big streamers are going to move on from the game. Quite frankly, it's going to kill the game, and that's what it's done. The devs probably have a little bit more leeway on not as much pressure to get these updates out because less people are playing the game and things like that. So it's actually probably a great thing that the game died off, so that the devs can take their time with these updates instead of rushing them out and trying to appease to the. I mean, even Ninja dropped the game. The Burnt Peanut dropped the game. Everyone's dropped this game. I mean, they might come back for a couple of days here, but the game is completely, totally dead. And I said, there's really no way that they can resurrect this game. There's no way that they can save this game. It is a completely, totally dead game. And that's what we're seeing with these multiplayer games. Battlefield is dead. Arc Raiders is dead. Fortnite is a snooze fest. I mean, no one wants to play these multiplayer games anymore. I think we actually are seeing a shift. And, obviously Grand Theft Auto Online, I mean, people are still playing that, but there's no hype there. Everyone's looking for GTA 6. And when the online drops for that, obviously that's going to be massive for quite some time. And that might be the new Roblox in terms of popularity. I think it will be doing big numbers, GTA 6 Online 2.0. But I think online multiplayer is honestly a thing of the past. I mean, people don't want to sit here and play these games and do these chores. And the community with this game especially, and they were very toxic towards World Class. There's people that were stealing clips. They were putting them on the Arc Raiders Reddit. They were getting the karma points without crediting the channel. Really, really nasty work. But that's okay because we were still seeing, right? And, that's what we do. We entertain, unlike you losers. Because you don't have any ounce of entertainment in your bone. I mean, it's just not there, and you can't create it. I mean, you just can't. I'm literally bigger than Elvis Presley. I'm bigger than Michael Jackson. I mean, I'm literally a superstar. You know what I mean? The numbers prove that, and it's a sad situation. They can't handle it. Look at this right here. Upon Fee is in the building. And it is what we love to see. Look at this right here. Come on.
£10 through
you want to run this back? Oh, could you imagine?
He has a pen in his hand and means business.
Oh, man. Yeah, we got to get this pen in our hand because they don't want to listen. I mean, these people in here are so brain dead. It's a sad situation. Upon Fee is in the building, though, and he is coming through. Where's Nick Hogan at in here? You guys want to run this slot back, or did you guys uninstall this? I had to re-download the whole game because we uninstalled it. It's a terrible game, and I don't think today will change that. But it's been so long since I think the last time we played this was like in February or something. So it's been a few months. We're going to come back in. There's a brand new map, so there's at least something new to see before it gets completely stale and tiring and boring again. And it's funny. This game, we have the highest numbers with this game. Our most popular YouTube short is Arc Raiders, and no one was watching that stream. In fact, I think that was the pre-slam test stream. But if you look at our shorts and you go to the most popular shorts, Arc Raiders at 2.4 million views. And I didn't think that one was going to even pop off, but nonetheless it did. I said Arc Raiders just made a damn point. Everyone's bitching about the eyeballs. 2.4 million views. If we can have that luck again, that'd be fantastic. So, and this game can generate those moments. I mean, this game can generate intense moments and unpredictable moments and funny moments and things like that. I mean, that's what this game was good at one point, and then all of a sudden they started using AI. And by the way, we're using an AI thumbnail we're going to start using more AI thumbnails because, well, not only is it getting better, but it's starting to piss people off. And whenever we can get people a little mad, well, that means we're going all in because there's about 4 guys that have yet to show back up. I have no idea what they're doing. Obviously, they're not busy, but they pretend to be busy. And they're mad about the AI conversation. They're mad about the DLSS 5 conversation. They're mad about the build conversation. They're mad about things like that. And, I mean, bro, I don't know what to tell you, but I think the thumbnail looks cool. It's a little too AI for me, but, we'll get there to a point where it looks super realistic. But, it is getting better, and it is getting more in-depth and advanced. And we have the world-class, if you look at that AI thumbnail, we have the world-class patch. I thought that was cool. So we're going to use AI thumbnails because it's starting to piss people off, and that's what we need. So I'm going to start embracing AI again. I pulled away from it a little bit, and I said, well, it screams laziness. You can just type in something, and, it kind of just spits out what you want. I mean, you still got to kind of work at it and iterate it, but it's still, a shortcut. And I said, well, I'm going to pull back, right? But no one appreciates the manual thumbnails, right? They don't appreciate the Photoshop thumbnails. So it's just like, well, fuck it. If no one's tuning in for the manual thumbnails, what difference does it make what I'm using? So I'm going to start using AI again. just to really ruffle some feathers, because they get really hot about that. You know, we're taking up so much water for our thumbnails. You know, it's a sad situation. Look at this right here, Jack Pitt in the building. A pod fee, Pop of the Cherry, set the mood, divide the tone of the atmosphere with a $10 super chat, and now a pod fee. Jack Pitt in the building.
Let's hope we don't get a GTA delay like the last time Ark Raiders was on.
Oh Lord, yeah, we certainly don't need that. Something seriously coming though. I mean, it's very apparent. Rockstar's a little bit more vocal on Twitter now, and I mean, that doesn't mean anything. But obviously, the Take-Two investor call is coming up on May 21st. There's either going to be something before that or on that day. Whether it's good or bad news, at this point, it doesn't matter. I mean, you know, something is better than nothing. If they have to delay it again, they have to delay it again. Whatever. We'll try and work towards the games that are coming out this year. But hopefully they don't delay it again. I don't think that they will delay it again. I do believe that the game is still on track for November 19th, 2026. And I think within the next few weeks, I said May 1st, we're going to start locking in a little bit harder on GTA 6. So that way, when the next Tuesday or Friday rolls around, we will be there covering it. So this Friday, there could be potentially something. Next Tuesday, there could be potentially something. We just don't know Rockstar's game plan. But obviously, the May 21st investor call is going to be an important date and a crucial date on really what's going on here. So they have to start locking in. And what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to do, and in fact, I can do it now. We can start. We might get in trouble. You know, I got cool ideas, but we start getting in trouble once we get to. How do we do this? New note. I mean, I can do it on here. We might forget, though. I don't know where we want to do it. But I was thinking about, and maybe we shouldn't do this because it might put people on the spot, and then we'll get in big trouble for that. Because, you know, let me explain this, though. What I was thinking about doing was I was thinking about basically doing an RSVP. I'm going to basically ask you guys, are you going to be here for Trailer 3? Let's assume that Trailer 3 is coming within the next few weeks. Are you going to be here for Trailer 3? And I was thinking, well, if you say yes, I'm going to jot your name down, and then we're going to put you guys on my banner. And I'm going to say these are the people that have reserved a spot and that are going to be here for our Trailer 3 coverage. And again, we're assuming Trailer 3 is coming within the next few weeks. Obviously, I don't know, but you know, something has to give sooner rather than later with Grand Theft Auto 6. That's a very, you know, obvious thing. But I also don't want to do this because if you guys don't tune in, and you said you were going to tune in, then you know, it puts people on the spot and then they get stupid about it. So, but I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about, well, we're going to start locking in May 1st. There's obviously going to be GTA 6 something that month. I mean, that's just what's going to happen. That's a guarantee. Whether it's good or bad or what you want, I mean, that's just all up in the air. But who is going to be here for potential Trailer 3 coverage in May, assuming it does drop then? I mean, that's what I was thinking. I'm going to say, well, we'll put your name down, and I'm going to put you guys on the banner, and I'm going to say, these guys are locked in for Trailer 3 coverage, you know. But if you're not there, you know, I'm not going to call you out because obviously we're covering the biggest entity in all the video. However, with that said, I thought that would have been a cool thing to do, is to see who's going to tune in, do a roll call, and then, you know, I don't know. Because some of these people in here are dropping like flies. And if you guys, I'm just going to say this is a full circle moment for this channel and our coverage of the video game industry. If you guys are not going to be willing to come here for Grand Theft Auto 6 coverage, then in my opinion, in my opinion, if you can't make time or effort, you might be a fake fan of the show. And you know, it's the biggest video game of all time. You know, we started the channel in 2011 when the GTA 5 rumors were swirling around. I got GTA 5 rumor videos. I got Xbox 720p rumor videos, you know. So this was almost a full circle moment because that was one of the big games that we were talking about. I remember printing out a description of GTA 5 when Rockstar kind of pulled the curtain back. And they said that, you know, you're chasing the almighty dollar in Los Santos and a reimagined Los Santos and things like that. And that's still on the channel from you know, 11 years ago, whenever that was, 10 years ago, whenever that was. So it's just like, this is a full circle moment. And obviously you guys weren't there for that, but I'm just saying, you know, it's going to be a big one. There's just no way that it won't be. And Jack Pitten's going to get that web scraper out to help us here. And what we would like to do, and I got to stop talking because, I just got to stop talking. I can't even explain why, but we're just going to leave it at that for now. Because if I open up with ideas on what we may or may not do, then, other people might take those ideas and run with them and then claim that they're their original ideas. And, of course, no one's going to bat up for world class. So I just have to shut my mouth because there's a lot of opportunists watching. And they might think, wow, that's a cool idea. I'm going to implement that on my channel. And I said, no, you ain't doing it. Because you fucking stole it from me. Like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? So it's just like, find your own lane. So that's why I got to start shutting down right now, because I was going to say something else and I thought that would have been a really cool idea. And it's just like, we ain't doing that. We ain't saying that until the time is right. Nonetheless, we played Fallout New Vegas yesterday. That was a disappointment. I thought the game was going to be a total broken mess on PlayStation 3. In fact, it worked too good that I had to turn the game off because it was a freaking snooze fest. And it's a woke game. If the game came out in 2026, they would be saying it's a woke disaster, DEI disaster. You have all female leads. It's the same as Starfield. When I play Fallout New Vegas, I just think of Starfield, and it's just like, yeah, that sucks for modern Bethesda because nothing has changed or evolved. But it also sucks for Fallout New Vegas because now I just see Starfield in it, and it's just like, it sucks. Game sucks. And Fallout 3, we've had a lot better time with. There's more story in Fallout 3 than there is Fallout New Vegas from our experience. We just played Fallout 3, had a great time with it earlier this year, and they couldn't handle it in here. And that's okay because I said, they are supposedly remaking Fallout 3 this summer in July. That was the last rumor I heard. And if that does come out, we will be checking that out. Fallout 3 remastered. Of course, it's going to be soulless, Unreal Engine slop, but whatever. We'll check it out, and we'll see. And it's going to be great because it's going to open up the doors for Fallout 3, because I feel like that game is like the least... It's popular, but it's not really that popular. They love Fallout New Vegas. The internet loves Fallout New Vegas. There's a cult following, literally a cult. And if you say that the game is trash, they vilify you, they chastise you, they literally get the pitchforks out and they say, how dare you have a different opinion than I do? And that's the mental illness that surrounds that game and that fan base. They're definitely top 10 Fallout New Vegas fans, top 10 most toxic and most annoying, to say the least. Not Witcher 3 level bad or not Resident Evil level bad, but certainly annoying to say the least. They just shove it down your throat, like, oh yeah, you must like what I like. And it's just like, well, I'm sorry it doesn't click. It's a cool concept, taking it to this post-apocalyptic Las Vegas. That's a great thing. But the game does need to be remade from the ground up, because you're basically playing Pac-Man in 1970. There's no difference. I can't immerse myself into a game like that when you got robot character movements, when you got things that just don't look, it doesn't, even when the game came out in 2010, it doesn't make sense. It looked like shit then. Because, GTA 4 came out in 2008, and you're telling me that game came out, 2 or 3 years later? Get out of here. Ain't nobody got time for that. It's an unbelievable situation, that we can tell you. I think your action is going to be probably the most genuine and most important videos on the internet. Well, we appreciate that, and I wish other people would see it like that too. But yeah, our Driller 3 reaction is going to be big, and I'm not pulling punches. What we see is what we're reacting to. So I'm not going in negative. I'm not going in positive. We're going in neutral. We're going in and we're saying, this is it. Rockstar's Trailer 3, Grand Theft Auto 6. Boom, hit play. Show me what you got. Is my jaw going to be on the floor? Are we going to cry? Are they locking in the November 19th release date? Of course, we may or may not know before the Trailer 3. I have no idea, but it's going to be a lot of fun, to say the least. Even if the game is delayed, we still get another look at the game, and we just continue to anticipate the biggest video game of all time. Now, again, if they do delay it to 2027, we're going to pull our coverage back and say, well, when the ship gets closer to the shore, we'll take a look at it. But until then, they can keep the damn ship on the damn sea, because they clearly need more time to get it to the shore. And I said, we'll take a look at Assassin's Creed, which is another really overrated game. That I'd rather play the first game, Assassin's Creed. I got it on 360. I'd rather play that. I think it's one of the most underrated Assassin's Creed games ever made. I honestly do. You know, they romanticize and they fantasize about all these other sequels, and it's like, why don't you just go back to the first game? And they just don't do it. They can't handle it. I think the first game is not great, but I think it is overlooked, and I think they get so involved with these sequels. It's a terrible shame. You need to play Fight Night Champion on the PlayStation 3. It's a cult classic. We played, I'll tell you what, Fight Night Round 3, when I first saw that, and they made that in Chicago, by the way. You have to understand, Chicago used to be a game dev, like, that's where everyone was. EA Chicago, the Mortal Kombat guys are still there. They used to do E3 in Chicago. Chicago used to be like the gaming hub. Like, they used to make a ton of games. Midway was in Chicago. Chicago was like the you know, and then they all went to the West Coast. But with that said, Fight Night Round 3, bro. Whew. Not Champion, but Fight Night Round 3. When I first saw that gameplay, I said, whoa, this shit looks fucking sick. You know, slow motion, like, and then it's just like the whole physics and the deformation, and it's just like, wow, that's fucking next gen. And I guarantee if I put it on right now, I would still be impressed. Absolutely. Now, obviously, some of the animations are a little dated, but graphically, visually, it has a unique style. It has a really cool aesthetic to it. So, Fight Night Round 3 on Xbox 360. I'm assuming PS3. I never played it on PS3, but Fight Night Round 3 on Xbox 360. That was the next gen moment for me, where I was like, wow. Compare it to the PS2 version, and it's just it's a quantum leap forward, and it's like, I don't know how this is possible, but this is insane. But Fight Night Round Champion, I think that's here's the thing, they added physics to the boxing. I think it was Fight Night Round 4 or the one after that. Champion's the last one, but they added physics, so it made the movements even better. So, but I think they also tuned down the graphics a little bit too, because Fight Night Round 3, it's got a unique camera perspective. It's really closed into the fighters. You got to check that one out. Fight Night Round 3. It's an early Xbox 360 game, 2006 to actually 2005. I'm telling you, those early 360 games, I know if I put them on right now, I would still be. I mean, we just played Blur last night, and I thought that was pretty good. I mean, obviously that's not. But Project Gotham Racing 3 on 360, the sounds of the cars, the HDR, the motion blur, the first-person perspective, all that shit is better than half of these racing games that release today, better than Forza Horizon. I'm not even trolling. And I'll debate it too. And then, you know, Fight Night Round 3, Full Auto was another good Xbox 360 kind of launch title. I think it was a launch title. I think it was, yeah. Fallout Full Auto for Xbox 360, you know, it's a racing game, but it was like Twisted Metal, but motherfucking ass, like you had physics and destruction, and it was insanity. And you know what happened? I just want to know what happened to games. Like, this is why we need to get developers together, and they need to start developing for older hardware or something, so that we could just get a good game. I mean, clearly hardware wouldn't be the problem. I mean, there's great games on 360 and PS3. What's stopping developers from continuing to create? Well, the dev kits probably don't exist anymore, but I mean, you know, for the show, we can probably find one. I don't know how this shit works, but it's just like, bro, the hardware doesn't matter. I mean, we got better hardware now than ever, and it's just these games are so flat and so stale. It's a terrible shame. And they love this garbage. I mean, what the Internet Darling game is coming back, Alien Isolation. They just teased it, by the way. I think it's a mid game. I think it's a very mid game. It's very boring. The Internet loves that game for some reason. I don't understand. Like the obsession with the hide and seek mechanic, the alien pops up out of nowhere. Well, that's cool for about like 1 or 2 hours of gameplay. But after 12 hours of gameplay, I don't need to see the alien coming through the vent again, because that's not scary. It turns into an annoying experience. Alien Isolation, one of the most overrated video games in the last 15 years. I ain't trolling. So, nonetheless, they're making a sequel, and I was going to say something on Twitter. I was going to say, well, hopefully this one's actually good. But it's in Unreal Engine. So, first game was in its own proprietary engine. But they're ditching that, of course, and they're going Unreal Engine. So, I hope you guys are really happy with that. That's what you guys deserve. Soulless Unreal Engine, you know, and you'll still shill it too, so that's okay. They bitch about Unreal Engine, but they shill these Unreal Engine games, and this is an Unreal Engine game as well. Yeah, Killzone 2 for I think it was PS2. I can't remember, but one of those Killzone games looks really good. It was the first PS3 game that broke the record for the longest online game. I don't know what he's talking about. The first PS3 game for the online. I don't know what that means. Resistance, Fall of Man. Yeah, I don't think I played that. That's Insomniac, though. We never played that one. No, we didn't play that one. It didn't have a demo either, so we didn't play that. The first PS3 game that we played, well, we got the PS3 later. Yeah, a couple of years later, and it came with Little Big Planet, 1 or 2. I can't remember which one. Maybe it was 1. And that was a fantastic game. Really great community. Wholesome community making cool experiences. Little Big Planet 1 and 2, you had to be there to experience it. Of course, you guys weren't there because you guys were, we're not going to get into it. But Little Big Planet 1 and 2, PlayStation 3 exclusive, free online. It was Kino. Okay, it had Soul. And then Little Big Planet 3 came out, I think, on the PS4. Yeah, that wasn't as good. And then it just fell off. And then they made that Dreams thing, and it's just like, here's the thing, you can't do that. No one wants to make games. You got to have something a little bit more like Little Big Planet, where it's just like, well, it has its own story if you want to play it. It's a side-scroller game. But they were making some, and all of that shit's gone. I mean, all of that shit's probably completely gone. So all of the levels that people created, all of the things that you could even make movies in Little Big Planet too. All of it's gone. Unless someone backed it up somehow, but like, dude, that's fucking sad. But Little Big Planet 1 and 2 on the PS3, oh, amazing. That shit was good. I mean, that shit was cool. But, you know, it wouldn't be the same if they brought it back anyway. These losers that play video games today, they're internet addicts, and they're weirdos, and they're fucking crazy people. And it's just like, we don't need these people infesting video games. I mean, really, that's the problem. These internet addicts want to come to video games, and they think they have a say on what this game should be, and it's just like, just stay on the internet and stay in your fucking chat room with your virtual friends. Fuck you. You're not a gamer. Sit the fuck down. That's why I'm here playing Arc Raiders with the brand new map. Yeah, Little Big Planet 1 and 2, great. Number 3, I don't think we played, because that was the PS4 era, and it's just like, I think it was anyway. Maybe it was Little Big Planet. Yeah, Little Big Planet 3. That was the PS4 era. And by then, Little Big Planet was kind of already not falling off, but it was just like, well, any thoughts on the potential 30-day DRM digital game? That's a great comment right there. We're going to put that on the screen. Glad you brought that up, because I have been seeing this. And we're going to bring this up on the screen here and discuss this real quick. That's a great comment. Any thoughts on the potential 30-day DRM digital games for PSN? Well, first of all, let me say this. Hit the like button, share the broadcast. Of course, if you can go above and beyond, we appreciate that as well. Okay, let me get that out there, because y'all, I mean, Upon Free came through bigly and strongly, and so did Jack Pitney's got that web scraper out, but, you know, if that's all, I mean, shit, that's why we dropped this game. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and take a look at this comment here. He says, any thoughts on the potential 30-day DRM digital games for PSN? Well, I think it's bullshit. I think that is inexcusable. I think that's terrible. Now, here's the thing. My PlayStation 5 is unplugged, and I think it's offline, so, but, you know, as soon as we turn it on, and if we buy Soros or something, I mean, it's going to apply to it. They got to fix that, bro. That's terrible. This is worse than Xbox One. This is actually Xbox One. They were doing this on Xbox One. You had to check in Where's the outrage? Now, I don't know if it's confirmed. I mean, there's been several tests done. They're pulling up the battery onto PS5 to test it. And it's like, well, maybe wait the 30 days to test it. I don't know. So maybe in 30 days we'll actually see if it's a real thing, or maybe by then Sony will fix it. Hopefully they fix it, because this is fucking insane. You got to check in for digital games. This is Xbox One all over again. Where is the outrage? Look at this right here. Joshua Trump is in the building. Joshua Trump is in the building. He is coming through with the 5, and he says, I don't know what this didn't play out. He says, apparently some people received a TikTok or Instagram notification from Rockstar that is private now. Trailer 3 incoming. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear anything like that. But here's what's going to happen is, since, you know, people know that something is more than likely coming soon, there's going to be a lot of fakes. They're going to be ramping up a lot of that garbage. Not saying that's fake, but I'm just saying there's going to be a lot of garbage, a lot of fake things on the internet, a lot of people just saying shit because they want attention, and they know, you know, right now it's a prime opportunity for that GTA 6 conversation to kind of come back to fruition. And it's just like they're going to be jumping on board as soon as they can, because the Take-Two investor call is coming May 21st. Literally in less than a month. So they're going to be milking it. We've already seen, it's just crazy, the AI stuff. But this DRM thing on PSN, I mean, if that is truly true, absolute garbage. I mean, that shouldn't have to check in. I mean, that's ridiculous. You just shouldn't have to check in. And, you know, I guess it's just, I don't know. I mean, if they don't fix it, then that's how it's going to be. But I actually don't really care. Because they can take my games away. I don't want them. You know, they could take all those trash ass digital games. I'm not playing them again anyway. So, and if I do, I mean, well, I don't have that update. I don't think we have this update. When did they start rolling this out? Within the last few days? My PlayStation 5 has been unplugged for. It's been unplugged since we played. I think Pragmata, and I don't think this was applied. So, as long as we don't update the PS5, we should be good. But that means we'd have to buy the games on disc. And sometimes it's faster on digital, but nonetheless, I mean, I'm not going to play half of the games that we have in the library again anyway. So, and most of the games that I actually like are on disc. But yeah, they need to fix it, and there should be more outrage. But because it's not Xbox, they're gonna just say, well, get with the times or something. It's unbelievable. I got 2 PS5s. One is never going online again. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Hell, you know what this means? That day one PS5 could be worth more, because that day one PS5 does not require internet to activate the disk drive. And shit. Tuesday, May 5th, trailer 3. Yeah, that could be a potential. Oh, we gotta be. Oh, what the hell is going on? Tuesday, May 5th. That could very well be a potential. Because they would want to do it before the investor call, and that way, you know, they can tout about how the trailer did so well in terms of viewership and numbers and things like that. And, you know, they can talk about maybe when pre-orders, you know, the window for that is when they're thinking of those go live. That's what I'm saying. I mean, if this is really going to kick in, they got to start kicking in soon here. It's just, they don't have much time. I mean, it's the 21st and that's it. That's what we do know. Of course, it could come before then. And I kind of wish they would hype it up again. I wish they would say, this is when trailer 3 is releasing. Make sure to mark your calendars. That would be awesome. I don't like when they just drop the trailer out of nowhere and it's just like, wow, here it is. And it's like, I kind of want an announcement, especially for the last trailer before the game comes. Well, not the last, but, you know, the last big one before things get more real. I think they need to hype this one up. I think they need to let people know about, like, hey, this is when the trailer is coming. This is when to lock in. Let's get maximum viewership for this. I think that's what they should do. But they might just drop it again like they did trailer 2. Trailer 2 came out of nowhere, and it's like, well, to me, you know, fuck you doing up there? It's just like, that's how you're going to start the trailer? bro, I need something a little bit more high energy than that. You know what I mean? So Trailer 3's got to be high energy for me. We got to get this back on track. Lock in the release date at the very end of the trailer. Boom, everyone is back on board. Everyone loves Rockstar Games again. Everything goes up. You know? They can't handle it. It's a sad situation. But, I mean, are we really complaining about this? Let's get this back on the screen. Because Xbox has been doing this since 2013. Nothing really changed. I mean, I don't think you have to check in on Xbox. I don't think anyone cares enough to really test that. But what I do know is that in order to think about this, you can go to the store right now. No, think about this. This is insane. And I understand you guys will defend this, but you can go to the store right now and you can buy an Xbox Series X for what, $800, whatever the price is now. I mean, imagine paying that for that. It was a $500 console 6 years ago. Series X, you can buy an Xbox, no matter what it is actually. Xbox Series S, Series X, Xbox One X, whatever the hell they're still selling. You could buy any of those Xboxes, brand new, and when you bring it home to turn it on, it's literally a paperweight if you have no internet. Like, it will not do anything. You get a screen that says connect to the motherfucking internet, and that's it. I've made videos on this. It's the most insane fucking thing. I mean, it's just like, how is this allowed? You spend all of this money, and nowhere on the box does it say that internet's required, by the way. If it is, it's on the fine print, which you can't see. There should be big revolt against how Xbox has been doing things for the last decade, because all of their consoles require internet. Adam Theory can back me up on this. I've recorded video when I got the Series X. PS5 was not like this. The initial PS5, you could boot it up without internet, put the disc in, good to go. Switch 2 as well. No internet required on the Switch 2. In fact, I think it's even better now. You buy a Switch 2, and I'm not saying to buy it because there ain't no fucking games for it, so don't even go down that road. But maybe if GTA 6 comes to the Switch 2, that might be a contender. But nonetheless, Switch 2, right out of the box, I think right now, if you were to buy it, I think everything just works right out of the box. So you're getting your money's worth, at least in that front. No internet required, at least it wasn't for me day one last year. Xbox, they have been doing this DRM crap, and no one cares. You have to have internet to activate the machine. It is the most garbage ass thing I've ever seen. I mean, really, honestly, it's a terrible thing. And no one cares because it's Xbox, but yeah, PlayStation's getting bad with this. It's a sad situation, that we can tell you. The last system without any of that stuff is the Switch 2. We got the Queen in here. The Queen is so fantastic. She's so amazing. Let's get some hearts for the Queen. She's a fantastic woman, I'll tell you that. So beautiful, so amazing, so sweet, so caring, so loving. And we're so glad to have her on board. Huge W's and huge hearts. The Queen's amazing. But I will tell you that the Switch 2 is the last console that doesn't have DRM, because I think, and Adam Theory, I think, confirmed this for us. I don't know if he's in here. And I want Adam Theory, bro, if you got another cell processor, you can make a keychain on that, because I Googled it and no one's doing that. But I didn't know that the PlayStation 3 has 2 chips. I thought it was just one chip. It's the cell processor, and then it's the synthesizer GPU. I thought it was all in one. But there's someone selling a GPU keychain, and I said, well, that's not cool. I got to get the cell processor, you know what I mean? But Adam Theory, I mean, I think he confirmed it as well. I said, the Switch 2, I think now out of the box you can play Switch 1 games because the firmware is already updated. So you buy a Switch 2, you go to the store today, you buy a Switch 2, everything physically just works without internet, I'm assuming. And that's great. That's fantastic. So that's what we can tell you on that. Because the Switch 2 game, the Switch, I was able to get into the main menu within a record-breaking time. That we can tell you on the Switch 2. You didn't have to make an account. You just press A. You're into the main menu. You put the cartridge in. you know, you hit yes, and then it freaking refreshes, black screen, starts the game, and it's just like, wow, we're back in the 80s. You know, these boomers come in here, these negative Nancys come in here, and they say modern gaming is trash. You got to wait for the install process. You got to wait for this. You got to wait for that. That's not totally true. If you want the old school experience, switch to. Not every game is actually they have been. Let me take the Switch 2. But the problem with the Switch 2 now is that I think most of the games are key cards now. Even the first party games. I think they've actually gotten worse with that compared to the launch last year. If we had Adam Theory in here, he would probably be able to confirm that. But Pokemon, Pokepedia, that's a game key card, I believe. Mario Kart World, that's fully on the cartridge. You know, Cyberpunk 2077, that's fully on the cartridge. That's a third-party title, though. Donkey Kong Bonanza is fully on the cartridge, I believe. But if you look at the newer games, some of those are just key cards, like the Pokemon game. And it's just like, if that's the road they're going down, then you ain't going to own anything. But you don't have to check in on Nintendo. I mean, you don't have to check in on Nintendo. You can leave it offline, and I don't think that check-in thing is a thing on Nintendo. So it's not really that big of a deal once you just get everything loaded on there. I don't think there's an online check-in. This Sony thing is unreal. Where is the bark on that? Because they need to be barking like hound dogs on that shit, because that's crazy, homie. They need to get real loud on that, because Sony needs to switch that. But they might be preventing hackers. And if that's all for preventing hackers and stuff like that, then I'm all for it. You know, we don't need GTA 6 fully wide open. We don't need GTA 6 fully wide open. So if that's somehow preventing hackers or something like that, then that's fantastic. You know, because half of these games are terrible anyway. And the games that I want, you know, you can get Resident Evil 9 fully on the disc. You know, you don't need internet to play that. So there's still modern games that are coming out on the disc if you really want to own them. Main titles are fully on the cartridge. That's not totally true. Because Pokemon Pokepedia is not fully on the cartridge. That's a game key card. Pragmata is a game key card. I mean, it's a third-party title. So it's you know, Mario Tennis Fever, I think that's on the game. That's on the cartridge, but you just have to look out. The thing is no one's buying the Switch 2. It's a steep price. They didn't. Look at this right here. Big dog Adam Theory's in the building. He's getting that cell processor ready, homie.
At Adam Theory 868
Can we,
super
we gotta
chat
dive into that cell
$5.
processor, bro. Dude, I saw a YouTube video where someone had a book and it said how to program the cell processor, and they were running the PS3 on Linux, and they were doing some freaking coding or something, and I'm like, what the hell's this guy building? I don't know, man. What can the cell processor do in 2026? I mean, that we should start making videos like that. I mean, what if it still has potential? I mean, it's obviously, you know, 20-year-old hardware, but shit. It was about 10 years ahead of its time. 10, 15 years ahead of its time. Adam Theory in the building coming through. He's got that cell processor keychain. Now, I typed it in on eBay. I don't know if you just joined, but I typed it in on eBay. I thought maybe, well, other people are doing that, and I'll just get one from there. But it was the other chip. It was the synthesizer GPU. I didn't know it was I thought it was one chip. There's two chips on the PS3. You got the cell processor, and then you got the synthesizer NVIDIA. That's a great console, man. They wow. Dude, it's a custom chip from NVIDIA, right? I think the synthesizer, so the GPU is NVIDIA, but then the cell processor is an 8-core. It's an 8-core processor in 2007. Dude, they gave you a they actually gave you guys a supercomputer, and the gamers are like, I'm unemployed. This is too much money for me. And it's like, bro, look at what you got in 2000 what was it? It was 2006. Look at what you got in 2006. You got the Blu-ray player, which was big at the time. You had Bluetooth. HDMI. 360 and Wii didn't have HDMI out. You know, wireless controller without batteries. 360 and the Wii have batteries. And it just goes on and on. Backwards compatibility. The initial PlayStation 3 console is the ultimate video game console ever made. It was worth the $600. Absolutely. It was worth the $600. Input Funny says, I want to see what they sell is capable of with a more modern GPU like 16 gigs of RAM. Oh, I bet it would be very capable. That's what I'm saying. I bet it would be very capable. Correct, the Cell and the RSX. Most people use the RXS for the keychain because they die, and the Cell rarely does. Oh, I see. I see. Well, hell, we don't want the GPU failing on our PS3. Well, we might have to take apart our own PS3 because it doesn't... Well, we can fix it. It was too much content. It really was. That's why they didn't like it. No, the original PS3 is the best video game console ever made, in my opinion. It does everything. And in some ways, it was like the Xbox One. It's like this like you can run Linux on a video game console. You can play music, videos, stored on the console as well. You can go on the web browser. You know, it's just like it does everything. It does everything and more. And they can't handle it. You should look up gameplay for Splinter Cell Double Agent on the PS3. Devs had no idea what they were doing with the Cell. Is it terrible or no? Well, the Cell is custom architecture. It's not x86. So when you're... and I'm not a game dev, so I'm not going to act like I know what I'm talking about, but I do know that. Why is this vibrating? It's custom architecture, so what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to say, well, good luck with that. You know, I mean, really, honestly, good luck with that. Because if you're developing for computer and you're developing for, you know, Series 360, which I don't know what the 360 was, that's got to be x86, right? Or is it a custom chip? Is it PowerPC? Xbox 360. Is it x86? Let's take a look. No, the Xbox 360 is not 86. So it's a custom PowerPC based IBM. Okay, so I don't understand then. So if you're designing for 360, it's the same thing. It's PowerPC. The original Xbox used x86. What the hell? The 360 did not. 360 is a PowerPC. This hacker news explains that requires complex emulation to run x86. So what was the difference then? If they're both running the same architecture, then... See, that's why I thought it was different, because I said, well, if that were x86, then you're going to have to port the games to the Cell processor, and it's like, that's a totally different architecture. You're going to have to, like, just, I don't know. You can't rewrite the whole thing for the freaking thing. Like, there's no way. Custom IBM. What happened? You know what we need? We need the PlayStation 6. Why are we doing this AMD garbage? Let's get IBM back into play. Could you imagine the hype? Dude. The Cell processor 2. How many cores do we have on our computer? The Cell processor 2. How many cores do I have? I got 24 cores. And I don't see good results. I mean, we got 24 cores and I'm not impressed at all. You think I turn this computer on daily? The only time we use this computer is when we're streaming. It's terrible. We got 24 cores. This is better than the Cell processor. And you can't do anything on it. Takes forever to render a video. Terrible shame. We got scammed. 24 cores, but if IBM came back and they said, because they're still around, right? What if Sony said, we're partnering with IBM and NVIDIA, and we're doing it again? And they come out with a cell processor, too, and they invest so much into this thing, and it's got like 48 cores. 48 cores. Mesh rendering, like, what's that new gimmick that they're going to do next gen? The compression textures, just on the fly, ray tracing, without, dude, motherfucker, $2,000, send it out. Someone's got to be happy. I mean, shit. Cell processors, power PC architecture, devs didn't have a good time with it. Yeah, but according to what I looked up, the 360 is the same as well. So what do you guys... The 360 is power PC as well. So I don't understand why there was a big discrepancy then. When it was the same, apparently the same architecture. Because they're both not x86. Yeah, they went to x86 because, you know, that's just easy, and then they can just port everything over, whatever. That's a computer at this point. But they said the next Xbox is going to be fake pixels, fake frames. Let's see, how much did it take for the cell processor? How much did they spend on it? We're gonna get that keychain be amazing. Cell processor budget. Let's see, how much did it cost them to make this thing? $400 million. What the fuck? The Cell broadband net. Look at the logo. Dude, we gotta put this on the wall. Oh. Look at that. Isn't that on the actual chip too? Oh. No wonder why Adam Theory's carrying that around. Dude. The broadband engine. Holy shit. Dude, we gotta bring this back. Could you imagine the hype? Watch those old PS3 commercials. Dude, they get you fucking hyped. This is the power of this beast. No PC can match it. Could you imagine the PC Master Race back then? Oh, bro, they were so pissed that the cell processor was outdoing anything that they had at the time technology-wise. I mean, that's why they clustered up all the PS3s. The Navy did, right? They used all those PS3s to build the biggest supercomputer in the world. And I think I just saw a video. I think it was like 30th place for the most powerful supercomputer ever. Or something like that. To not squander the potential like they did with the cell. That's what I'm saying. It's just unreal. I think about this, an 8-core processor in 2007. That was unheard of, dude. Maybe quad core if you were rich, but dual core was the name of the game. It was either single core or dual core. That was about it, especially for Intel. So you're coming out with a game console that has 8 cores? What are we doing? Like, that's insanity. The new map dropped today, yeah. Rockstar needs to use the cell to speed up the... Well, Input Funny had a great thing. He said, what if they paired it with more RAM and a modern GPU? Dude. What do you think about modded PS3 systems and game preservation? Oh, here we go. I'm not doing it. I'm not taking the bait. What was Intel? What was AMD offering? Like, you guys. We gotta get IBM back in the fold here. Look at Adam Theory. Does that what it look, dude? Look at this. Adam Theory's got this on his keychain right now. There's no way. Look at this. That's sexy. I ain't gonna lie, that's sexy. That is sexy. He's got that on a keychain, bro. Could you imagine? That thing's gotta be huge. Adam 3 got that on a keychain. Like, homie, that's crazy. Limitless potential. Yeah, but technically what we have today is obviously more powerful than this. I mean, there's no way that that's not true. I mean, this is 2006 hardware here. There's no way that what we have today is inferior. But I think this was, with the way they were doing things with this chip, I think it was ahead of its time in a lot of ways in how it worked. Very forward thinking and very different, and so much so to the detriment of no one knew what to do with this thing. And so what they did was the PS4 came out and they said, well, we heard developers, you know, they don't know how to make games on this weird hardware, so we're doing x86 with the PS4, and it's like, yikes, that's not it. How is that even interesting? That's like not really interesting at all. We want custom hardware. I want to be sold on the hardware. You know what I mean? Apple makes their own chips. That's how they get you. Right? Because it excites you. It's like, wow, what can this chip do? You know what I mean? And it's just like, bro, that's what we need more of. I don't need them taking computer parts and putting it into this convenient box for like, you know, $800. Like, that's boring. Let's do this the right way. They can't handle it in here. The chat's already dying. Too much cell processor talk. Has anyone modded the cell processor? Have they teamed it up with more modern components? I'm sure someone's messing around with it, seeing the capabilities of it. Anti-cheat to stop blocking me from playing this game. All processor manufacturers are going to AI. Console the M4 Mac is solid. Google AI said the PS3's cell broadband engine is difficult to equate to modern PC CPU because of the unique, highly parallel specialized CPE cores and raw floating point through. It achieved around 200 G flops. What do we have on our computer? It's at teraflops now, though. See, G-flops are not better than teraflops, right? Often compared to mid-range processors. Modern GPU compute units. Modders installed Linux. You don't need to install Linux on the PS3. It was their day one. Now, they did actually. And I remember when that update came out. And I said, well, this is it. If I update my PS3, I'm going to lose Linux. So I updated my PS3, and I actually was running Linux on it because I thought it was a very cool thing. It's like, wow, I have a computer and a game console. Like, it's just built. It's like that's what the Steam machine is, but the Steam machine's not powerful. It's like that's just, you know, it's a computer. Like, it's boring. It's not fun. The PS3 is fun because it's like Sony went all out with this fucking thing. Like. And they used NVIDIA graphics. Like, no one's doing that except for Switch. NPUs on every console, fake frames. You don't. Linux was you were able to do other OS on the PlayStation 3. I had Linux installed. And you could boot it up, and I was thinking, well, the cell processor is this very powerful. You know, we can edit video on this thing. Because here's the thing with, and I hate getting into this conversation because these incels in here don't. So you have the privilege of modern hardware, right? But here's the thing, and this was a part of being a YouTuber. Editing video was hard. Okay, and in some cases it still is. I mean, if you guys got low budget stuff, good luck editing 4K. Even today, I mean, I guess today you'll be fine, but maybe 10 years ago you'd still struggle, but I guess it depends on what you're. But the thing is, even edit. I mean, it was editing video was a fucking nightmare. Editing video was not easy, and we're talking HD video. We're not talking 4K. We're talking HD video in the 2010s. The shit was impossible. You had to have money to buy a computer that could do it. And nowadays, you know, you can do it on your phone. It's not a problem for light stuff. But back then, it was nearly impossible. Like, think about how insane that concept is. We didn't even have the technology that could really do this on a mainstream scale. So it limited who could make videos because, well, if you couldn't edit video, your video was going to suck. And it's like, bro, we're working with dual-core fucking processors that chug when you put the video into the timeline. Like, bro, I can't edit this. So you got to drop the quality all the way down to where it's a blurry mess. Can't see where you're cutting. It's unbelievable. This was the struggle of a YouTuber that no one wants to talk about. And it's like the hardware finally caught up where you can edit 1080p video now, buttery smooth, and 4K. Now, some machines will still struggle. If you bought a machine in 2018 and you try and edit 4K video on it, it's still going to struggle. So editing video is like impossible. Unless you get, you know, now it's obviously a lot more convenient and easy. And I would go Apple. I wouldn't buy Windows to edit video. Okay, never would I do that. I would recommend Apple with their custom silicon. I wouldn't recommend Windows. This computer here is slower than an M1. I'm not trolling, and it's just like, bro, why would anyone buy a Windows computer? It's fucking trash. We have 24 cores, and the shit renders slower than the fucking. You know what I mean? And it's just unbelievable. So, but that was the struggle of being a YouTuber back then. And it's just like, bro. See, and these people don't know what they have. I mean, unless you're working with a computer that came out in like 2007 or something still. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. What are you guys watching this on? Do you guys have high-end hardware or no? It's insane with the tech. So now the technology is all the way caught up. Everyone can just make videos. And it's opened the barriers. Yep. The M1 Mac. I mean, dude, it's a workhorse. I mean, it came out 6 years ago. It's a workhorse. The M1 Mac is faster than this computer, and this computer's pretty new. I'm not trolling. I tested it. I said I have to make a video on this. This is mind-blowing. I'm not trolling. I put in the same clip into the same timeline into the same program. I hit export on both, and bro, the M1 won. Now, if I throw more things on the video like graphic stuff, then this will beat it because we got the GPU. But we're talking short bursts. You know, if I got a 2-minute video with simple cuts and fades, the fucking M1 will beat this computer. This computer is a 24 processor. We got a 5080. How does that even make sense? It's just Windows is the computer is a scam. I ain't trolling. I will show you guys. I ain't trolling. And it's unbelievable. My jaw's on the floor. I said, why would anyone buy a fucking Windows computer when it's all a scam? You get all this hardware and nothing's faster. What the hell is this? The PS5. Here we go with this Adrian guy. I'm bored with this topic. Oh my God. Well, then donate so we can get going. Fuck you think this is? Shit. Your processor has 8 cores. Well, I have 24 cores, and it's junk. I'm not trolling. Wouldn't you think the 24 cores would plow through video? It just doesn't make sense to me. Something's not working right. Why isn't this charging? Something's not working right. I mean, that just doesn't even make sense. We got 24 cores and it's unbelievable. You have to de-bloat that thing. Well, it's a pre-built, first of all, so I don't know. There could be a, the thing is with these computers is that you got to feed them so much power in order for them to really work, crazy good. And it's just like, this is a foreign concept to me. I mean, it really is. Like, you got this, like, you have the GPU, which is this like brick. And when I see a brick, I expect it to do super things, right? I expect me to fly it to the moon. You know what I mean? Why is this so big? And then you got like the processor here. And it's just like, why can't it be just one thing? Why? And you got the RAM over here. It's like all separate. Like, what is going on? See, with the Apple, it's all one chip and that's it. You're done. One whole thing. Everything is right in there. The game crashed. I'm going to have to get started. I need you guys to hit the like button, share the broadcast. Let's go. Series S is a 4 teraflops and the Pro is 17 teraflops. How can people play GTA? They should probably cancel the Series S version. No one would be mad. No one would be mad, but I mean, Rockstar, they should be able to scale it back for that. Scale it up for the PS5 Pro and scale it back all the way down for the Series S. That's why there was rumors that the Switch 2 version would be coming, because if it's coming for the Series S, it should be on the Switch 2 as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started. I need you guys to lock in. We're going to go ahead and launch this here. We got a brand new map. So we're coming over right now. I need you to lock in. Arc Raiders first match of the broadcast with a brand new map here. I'm going to try and get this on the screen here. So here we go, Arc Raiders. Can you guys hear or no? I think we control the volume here. Hello? Right here, Riven Tides. In a bid to uncover the origins of the ever-escalating Ark threats, Raiders find themselves returning to the exposed coastlines of a long-abandoned harbor resort. We need you to lock in. You guys got audio? Okay, the gameplay audio is a little low for you guys. Why is that so low? Do we know why that's doing that? Why is the... Hello? Hello? Is the gameplay too low? Is the gameplay too low? We need you to lock in, hit the like button, share the broadcast. Nick Hogan is in the building, and Nick Hogan and Upon Fee, if you guys want to run it back. We can maybe do that here today. It might be our last Arc Raiders stream. I mean, I don't know why there'd be a reason to go back, especially as we get closer to GTA 6. Can you guys hear the birds? The sound is fine, by the way. Well, that's what we say, and then I play it back, and it sounds like slop. Hello, cheers. It's a bit of a drag, isn't it? We want to start it, mate. Hello, cheers, Arc Raiders. In a world, Arc Raiders returns with a brand new map. Only 5 people care. May 2026 update. Hit the like button, share the broadcast, and come through and go above. Look at this right here. IAT's in the building. IAT's. Dude!
At I had 7,249
Look at this right here. Come on.
shattered $5. Top 1 situation
Come on.
incoming.
Top 1 situation incoming. IAT is hitting the building. It's what we love to see. IAT is coming through bigly and strongly and in a way that makes sense. Lock in. They got nostalgia here. It's the same game. IAT is in the building. It is what we love to see. Look at this right here. He's coming through with the 2-time Tony Hawk combo. IAT is taking us to the promised land in a way that makes sense. Holy cow. IAT.
At I had 7,249 super shattered $5.
Dude.
Best to ever do it.
That's what we're talking about. That's what we love to see, and it is fantastic support right there from IAT. 2-time Tony Hawk combo. He's coming through bigly and in a way that makes sense. Taking us to the promised land here today. We're going to hit play. Where's the new map? Riven Tides. We got a brand new map here. I mean, oh my God. We got a brand new map here. What is this? Close scrutiny, by the way. Close scrutiny. That game audio seems a little low for you guys, but look at this right here yet again. 3-time Tony Hawk combo. He's taking us to the promised land.
7,249 super shattered $5. New map like the stream.
That's what we're talking about. Look at that right there. IAT is in the building with the 3-time. He's had enough. IAT has had enough, and he is plowing through bigly and gargantuanly with the 3-time Tony Hawk combo. And it is certainly what we love to see. IAT is in the building, and he's coming through strong and hard in a way that makes sense. 3-time Tony Hawk combo. We got a new map. They need to like the stream, and they need to lock in, because we could be having potential viral moments here with this game. I don't know. Look at this right here. Blur is in the building as well.
At Blur
It's
underscore
over.
super chatted
They can't handle
$5. Oh no, Michael, not this slop. It's full
Oh.
2025 again.
Yeah.
Hey, don't shoot. Friendly.
Oh, man.
What's
I
your
mean-
embark ID BTW?
Oh, Lord. Well, thank God that guy's banned. Embark ID by. Oh, Lord. Where is the pencil at on this thing? We lost the pencil. We don't know where it went. It's a sad situation. Where did this pencil go? It's right here. So here we go. We're going to be coming into River Tides. The brand new map here. Select the destination. We're coming with a free loadout because I have no idea what this is going to entail. And I think we're a little hot here on this. I think we're a little hot. I think we need more game audio. Oh, it's loud. Hello, 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 hello. You guys got to start locking in. We're trying to get the audio situation figured out. Blur in the building, and IAT with a 3-time Tony Hawk combo. It is what we love to see. And it's the same viewers. You know, it's funny. It's the same viewers. I can't even hear myself right now. It's the same amount of viewers that we had when this game was actually popping. And we were getting all these views on these shorts and stuff like that. They were taking my clips, and they were putting them on Reddit and everywhere else so they could get clout. It's a sad situation. Can you guys hear? Listen to that music. They got new music? What the hell is this? Hello? Hello? Damn, it's the same game. Alrighty, let's turn that down. Dude, it's the exact same game. I haven't played this since February. I'm cracking open the third one. We're cracking open the third one in a way that makes sense, believe me. Oh my God, it's the exact same map. How do we play? Okay, we're going to have to get things situated here. We're going to do an audio test here. Let's do a little audio test here. Test 1, 2, test. Oh, it's loud. How does this? Okay, I think we're good on the audio. Whoa, dude, it's like this. It's the Buried City recycled. Do we pick the right map? Velocity ship model. It's Starfield. I need more audio. I gotta hear footsteps, homie. Okay, we gotta lock in. I'm turning on everyone in this game. Come on. We gotta lock in. We haven't played this since February. We had to re-download the whole game. We got a brand new map here. It looks a little too similar to the Buried City, though, in my opinion, but we'll see what it really entails here. Dude, it's like a recycled Buried City. Could you imagine playing this in May of 2026? We're running this back. What you mean, homie? Cell process. Why? Oh, we can't slide anymore. What happened? Wow, you can't slide no more. What the hell is that? They nerfed the sliding. Unless we're doing something wrong. They nerfed the sliding. It seems a lot slower. This is the brand new map, by the way. How do you play? Hello?
Don't shoot!
Oh, we trolling big time on this. I wonder if they still play friendly. Do they still play friendly or no? We gotta get some more game audio. Hello, 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 hello. We gotta get more audio for it all. We need you to lock in.
Don't shoot!
Dude, it's like a recycled map. It's like a recycled map. What do you want?
Don't shoot!
Come on. Come on, homie. Come on. Oh, the audio. Huh. Feels like we're in the damn room. Oh.
Don't shoot!
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on?
How you know?
Everything good? Oh, crap.
Oops, sorry.
Friendly, by the way. The rat is here, bitches. The rat is here.
Hey, what's
Whoa!
up?
Don't shoot!
Nah, we're good. I'm friendly.
Oh my god, it's Reddit the video game. It's worse than Fallout New Vegas. We gotta know when to strike here.
At least an hour and a half.
Come on. Friendly, by the way.
Into the game.
We gotta know when to strike here. And they're definitely better than me because we're rusty as hell. They got 4 shields on, all this bullshit. It's a sad situation. Hello? It's getting a little loud in here.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the brand new map, by the way.
Dude. An hour.
Alright, I don't want to mess with that bombardier right now.
Hello? Come on. Come on. Yeah, a lot of action going on in here, huh? Come on. Let's finish him off. How do you play this crap? Oh my god, bro.
Oh, we got a Bernie boy over here.
What did he just say? I mean, these people need to get a job.
There we go.
But the game's too loud. We got a problem here.
Don't shoot!
There's no way. Oh my god. Wait, there's the whole map? Hello?
I gotta try this, guys. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Where?
Oh, I missed.
It's the new mission.
Yeah, I just found it.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Oh, they got the glider from Fortnite. How do you get the glider from Fortnite?
Have you seen the new Ark?
Oh my God, these guys got to get a job, dude.
I'm trying to see it for the first time.
I think it comes in late. I think it comes in late. I'm not too sure.
Oh, who's this? He's looking a little sus here.
I'm curious to see that car. Is there anything else special?
Dude, these 40-year-old versions are like, oh my God. Oh no, we don't have it. We don't have the Fortnite. How do you get the Fortnite?
Safe. We got a rat in the building, I think.
Oh shit, he found me. A rat, by the way. They use the terminology like, could you imagine? We're leaving. We're leaving. Oh, cope and see. How am I a rat? That means I'm not a pussy. These people are so woke. Dude. Ain't no way. How far can you go? Imagine. They take this shit so seriously. We need health. I don't have anything. We're gonna come in here. Look at this. Climb up that chain. We got 16 minutes until they shut it down. Okay, now we're moving faster for some reason. It's a terrible shame. They picked everything over. Hello? How do we get the Fortnite glider?
Yeah, I mean, I wall blocked him, then got around this wall.
Oh no, they're coming over here. Oh no, who's that?
Don't shoot!
I thought I got into the game mode where we were supposed to scavenge the beach for boats and stuff like that.
Oh my god, it's by the cell processor! Oh, that looks terrible. If I had more health, I'd start striking. They got Mount Everest, homie. How do you get the Fortnite? You gotta pay for that? I'm gonna get this guy out of here if he's gonna be sus. This guy's being a little sus. Where did he go? Who the hell is over there? What are they doing? I read it. I read it.
At I had 7,000.
Well, they're at the IAT yet again. Look at this right here. IAT yet again. $4 times.
Can you believe how Reddit some of these players are?
I can't. I mean, I honestly, it's unfathomable. They just live and breathe this garbage. It's like one of the most irrelevant games in 2026 here. It's unbelievable. IAT in the building, getting a 4-5 time Tony Hawk combo. IAT is plowing through here today. It's huge W's. With that said, it's time for a beef stick snack break. Because this is hard work playing this slot. Actually, we're too sweaty. We're gonna strike here, but we need armor and health. We're gonna get. I can't eat those. IAT in the building. How do we get down without dropping health? This game is slump. We gotta go back down the way we came. I can't tell if the map is big or not. Motherfucking Star Wars game. Like, what is this? We gotta get health over here, dude. Picked over, by the way. Unreal. Yeah. Yep. Picked over. Oh! Better than nothing. And we learned that thanks to a pawn fee. Still don't know how to play the game. I mean, it's been a half a year. What's this? Okay, I'm seeing some action. Who's this? Let's take a little. I think we got him. I think we got a connection there. It's a sad situation. What the hell is that noise? It's the NASA rocket. I don't see none. Wow, is this map really this big? What the hell? So much gameplay here. This might be a big map. If you can go in there, holy shit. That's the thing with these lobbies, there's nothing going on. That's why we quit the game. Arc Raiders, by the way. Hello? It's getting a little quiet over here. Dude! We got 10 minutes remaining.
An Ark orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return to Speranza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Are we a little too big on the screen? I think we're a little... Let me fix this here. There we go. Can you go over there? That's got to be fake. Can you go over there? Dude! There's no way. There's no way. No, we're hitting the edge right now. Right here's the... Yeah, I was going to say, there's no fucking way. Whoa. Hello? Riveting. I want another ship model. Hold on. Take this garbage out of here. We're taking the ship. I got 2 ship models. Oh, riveting gameplay here. I mean, dude. How do we go to the map? Oh, the map is tiny. What the hell? Dude, the map is tiny. Yeah, we gotta get out of here.
Let's head home at the customs elevator.
The map is tiny. Cut and paste. 0 action. It's a cut and paste, 0 action. We gotta go. Oh. Not good. Not good. They're coming in. That's not good. Wow. We might not be able to make it. Sad situation. We gotta go. We gotta go. Oh. We got 5 minutes to get to the finish line. Oh, hell no. That's a brand... Dude!
Raiders, we have ARC on screen. 5 minutes left.
Oh, it's over if they
On the
see
way
us.
home. I repeat.
Holy
5
shit.
minutes.
We gotta go. Dude. All hell is breaking loose. I don't know how to do this. You dirty hippie. You dirty hippie. We got 3 minutes. Shit! The balls are in my ass. The balls are in my ass. Oh my God. Oh. We gotta get in. What the hell is this? They got it blocked off. There's no way. Why is the screen black and white and we can't even get over there? I don't know the map. It took us to nowhere. It's over. How do we get over there? 2 minutes. 2 minutes. There's no way out. The fuck? The screen is black and white, bro. It's over. I can't get over there. We gotta go back down. The balls are dead. How do you get in there? No, they're not. The balls. It's over. We tried. We tried. It's over. We're coming in hot still. Come on. We gotta go. We gotta go. No. Oh my God. 1 minute and 38 seconds. We're 100 meters away. Lock in. There's no way. Call it. Call the elevator. We don't got time. We might be doing it. We gotta stay away from this. There's crazies out here. There's crazies out here. Oh, hell no. I need you out, bro. No, no, no. What the hell is going on? Oh my God. Oh, we beat it. Call it. Easy. With 20 seconds left, world class. We made it out. Dude. We made it out. World class. Nobody does it better. In a world, Arc Raiders returns in an all-new epic adventure. They can't handle it. Huge W's. Again, World Class is putting it all on display. We made it out just in the nick of time. Oh, what the hell is this? We made it out just in time. Where's Zimpa Funny to congratulate us here? It's a sad situation. He needs to start locking in. That's okay, because it's time for a beef jerky break. They're not understanding. They're not locking in. Really could never be me. It's time for a beef jerky break. That was hard work. Did you see the cell process? I saw the cell process. I saw the cell process. I saw the cell processor. Did you see the cell processor? I saw the cell processor. We can't open these. We're too sweaty. I mean, I didn't think we were going to make it out. I didn't think we were going to make it out. Where's Nick Hogan at in here? Is he falling off too? How are you guys going to make it to GTA 6? You got 8 months. Oh. They're jumping off. We can't open any of them. I can't handle it. Hello? Is that too loud? Not even 7 months left and they're jumping off of the ship? What does that tell you? I mean, it's a sad situation. Woke. Reddit version, Escape from Tarkov. Imagine filling up the gas tank for the first time. That's what I'm saying. I mean, that's a jaw-dropping moment. And other NPCs are going to be doing the same thing. They're going to be getting into organic fights. I mean, it's going to be unbelievable. It's going to be unbelievable. You guys ain't ready for that game, but that's okay, because you guys like going on Reddit anyway. You don't play video games, you go on Reddit. I mean, what the fuck? Of course it's not going to appeal to you losers. One more. We're getting into the second matchup. Where's the support? We came out with that huge W. I didn't think we were going to do it. Come on. Where's Nick Hogan at in here? What happened to Nick Hogan? We're going back in. I thought they wanted to play this game. They said it was fantastic. They said it was game of the year. No one wants to run it back. It's a sad. There's 0 players on. It's over. Come on. We got the Ferraro. Reddit the video game. We love Reddit the video game. It's amazing. We love Reddit the video game. It is amazing. We already played Blur. We played Blur last night. It was a lot of fun. They couldn't handle it though. The view count went down to 160. They were all in here for this Fallout New Vegas slop though. They love that game. Oh. Can't handle it. Can't handle it. Well, there was another update for another game. Mind's Eye has an update today, too. But that's too much content. Brand new mission with a brand new Lucia. You play as Lucia. I ain't trolling. We got to lock in. You know what game we want to play? It's on the PS3. I don't think they... Let me see. Did they... It's no, you have to have a Is the PS3 region free? I think it is, but maybe not. Let's see how much... This is one of those rare games. I think they only released it in Japan or something. How do we get off this? Let me see if this game is region. Okay, let's see how much this is going for. I guess it came out in America. I don't know. Let's take a look at it. This is probably a $200 PS3 game because this is a rare one. I'm going to say 150 on this game. Let's take a look. Holy shit, yep, 140 bucks, brand new working, complete in box. Only on PlayStation 3. Can you guys guess the game? It's $130. PS3, it's... I think this would be a cool game to check out. It's a little pricey. See, the good games cost money. If you guys guess the game, we'll shout out who is correct. It goes for about 130 bucks on eBay. It's one of them games on It's only on PS3. It's only on PS3. Wow, that's the low price. This guy says 155. This guy says 160. Oh, 110 right here. 110. 160, 164. Wow. Dude. Motherfucking gold mine. It's AI. What the hell is this? That's what that is. And we got another pirate ship. If you guys can guess the PS3 game, I listed the used prices. Let's take a look. Killzone 3, Metal Gear Solid 4. Two people were listening. 2 people were guessing. Unreal. No fun allowed in here. They don't listen. I wish we were bilingual, because then you would start listening if I talked in a different language. Oh, man. Hello. This is a snooze fest. I mean, there's nothing going on in this game. This is why we dropped it. The lobby's just turned into snooze fest. What the shit? Oh, look at that right there. All hell is broken loose. We got I think a raider down right there. Let's put him out of his misery. And I think, oh, he's still moving. He's not going down. Well, you can't do that, can you? It's a sad situation. He's coming for me now. They want a piece of the pie. Get him out of here. Oh, those are crazy. I'm not doing that. They want a piece of the pie. They gotta go work for it. Why is this stuff on the left-hand side? Is that always how it's been? Okay, they're coming in. They're coming in. They're coming in, they're coming in hot.
Don't shoot!
We're actually about ready to fall asleep here. I mean, this is a snooze fest, bro. It's a walking simulator. It's a walking simulator. Let's take a look here. Off topic, Andy. Is that, yeah, I don't know what you guys are talking about. It's a sad situation. Why don't you guys bring it back on track here? I was asking to guess a PlayStation 3 game, but you don't have any interest, so that's a you guys problem, not a me problem. Oh, Lord. Well, this is a one and done. I mean, I'm not playing this tomorrow. I mean, it just sucks. It's a total snooze fest. I mean, it's actually a boring game. And that's the worst. Why are you guys talking about... Oh my God. Who's Kirk? I don't know what you guys are talking about. I got the game in full. Looks like we got a problem in here. You guys are a bunch of losers. What the fuck's going on in here? Who's Kirk? Kirk is gone. Who the hell is Kirk? I don't see anyone in here named Kirk. Well, we'll just turn the stream off. I mean, if you guys are just going to behave like animals in here, I mean, I don't see Kirk. I have no idea what you guys are talking about. I asked you to guess the PlayStation 3. You don't care. Well, then we're done. Why would I want to broadcast to anti-gamers? I mean, you misinterpreted the show. You guys are low IQ. Literally. If your impression was Michael hates every video game, well, then that's a low IQ take. I don't know. I can't help you. Get better. Wow. They need to take this game off the store. I mean, there's no game here. What the hell is that? A parachute? I honestly think they might need to take... This is worse than the day before. I didn't think that game was that bad, to be honest.
Let's go to the customs house.
Okay, but I asked you guys about the PlayStation 3, but you guys are like 21, 22 years old, so you wouldn't know anything about the PlayStation 3. So why am I asking you guys about the PlayStation 3? I said, I am looking forward. I am looking for this game. I don't think it's region locked, but it's a rare game. It's an early PlayStation 3 game. And it goes for about 150 bucks on eBay used. It's a super rare game, or high value game. If anyone here can guess it, you get the shout out. Look at this right here. Joshua Trump has had enough. Yeah, you got to assess this. I don't know what's going on here.
At Joshua and Trump super chatted $5.
Ew.
Kirk only said imagine being a criminal in a game. He wasn't wrong. You are definitely a criminal in GTA 6, and people go MSD about the comments.
Someone's shooting. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I got the game a full screen. And I didn't even see that profile, so... Yeah, I don't know what you guys were talking about. I got the game in full screen. I was talking about PS3 games, and all of a sudden you guys are talking about Charlie Kirk or something. I don't know what you guys are talking about. They want to talk about Bill. Man. What's this over here? Dude, this needs to be pulled from the store. There's zero content, bro. Holy shit. Wake you guys up. Oh my god. We gotta go back to PS3 games or something. God. Nick Hogan, are you going to run this back or no? This is probably the last time we're playing. Unless they put out another new map within the next, like, 6 months, we're probably... I mean, there's no reason to come back to it. We're going to be busy with Halloween the game from September basically until GTA 6. There's probably going to be another game in between. We got 007 coming up within like 20-something days. 30 days, whatever it is. I mean, the 007 game is going to be big for viewership, and it's going to be that's going to be one of the biggest games. So we'll be checking that out. Dude, this game, oh my God, it's worse than I've... Dude, there's nothing going on. Huh? Really?
An ARC orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. 10 minutes to get out of there. I repeat, 10 minutes.
When does that one game come out? Into the Wild 2? Is that what it's called? No, that's not what it's called. What the hell is that one game we played with the bear, the frozen one? The sequel, when is that coming out? No one has guessed the PS3 game. You guys are low IQ. Into the Wild 2. Is that what it's called? No. What is that one game? Into the Dark? Into the Dark? Into the Dark. No, that's a TV show. What the hell is that game called? You got to survive in the cold. And I don't know. It's kind of interesting, but there's a sequel that's supposed to come out. I don't know. Is it this year? What the hell is that called? How come we can't? It's got to be called Into the Dark. I'm going to look real quick. Because you guys can't help. You guys don't know English. You guys are all foreign language people or something. I don't know. I mean, it's just like weird as fuck. Okay, let's take a look here. Yeah, the Long Dark. That's what it's called. So the Long Dark. The Long Dark 2. When is that coming out? That is not coming out. There's no way. The Long Dark 2. We would like to play that one. I don't. There's no way it's coming out this year. Yeah, it's called Black Frost. 2026. There's no release date. It's not coming out. Unreal. I mean, unless they put it out within the next few months. This is a torture simulator game. A Slinky! This is a torture simulator game. We gotta... If anyone guesses the PS3... It's over. Okay. Let's take a look here. Oh my God. Where am I supposed to go from here? Could be one of the worst games we've ever played. I mean, this is sad. Where is the energy in this game, bro? I mean, I don't even know what we're doing. Literally a golf game has more energy than this. God. Dude, I have to turn this off soon. What the fuck? Holy shit, it's a scam. The whole game is a scam. Oh my god, we didn't even lose health. What the hell is that? They should say, you know what? Our game sucks. It goes free to play. And, you know, if you've been there, and I know you can't hear maybe, but, it should go free to play. And they should say, if you've been here since day one, we're going to give you $45, $50 worth of in-game credits to spend. And basically refund everyone. The whole game is fucking trash. I'm sorry, but, like, the game, it's worth $0. It has no value. They're going to start having to do layoffs because no one's going to be... Who is investing any time or money into this? Like, you have to be mentally unwell. You sit around and do nothing in this game. It's like the do nothing game. Welcome to 2026. Do nothing. It needs to be pulled from every storefront. It's worse than the day before. Yeah, I'm not trolling. It literally is. Dude. Whoa. Oh my God. This is why we dropped the game. They put you in lobbies where literally nothing happens. The game was not like this when it first came out, bro. Maybe we got lucky, I don't know, but the game was not like this when it first came out. Can you imagine? Can you imagine the mental toll it took on Ninja and all these guys that played this for like 5 months straight? Dude, that has to be the worst. I don't care how much money you're making. I mean, it's just misery. Imagine playing this for 8 hours a day, every single day. Oh. Dude. A 9 to 5 would be literally healthier than playing this garbage. Oh, we're dead. We're not looking at the time here. We're going.
Last warning. 2 minutes left. Head back immediately. The window is closing.
We're leaving. Window's closing. We're not gonna make it. Hello? Oh no! I'm from Reddit. I'm a Reddit mod. Don't shoot. God. It listened. It literally. Oh, no, it didn't. Kayate Inch. It didn't listen. It didn't like that I was a Reddit mod. Well, that's all she wrote on that. It's a terrible shit. The game is horrible. They should take it off the store. Oh my God, I just can't imagine. Okay, we're gonna look at the chat here because y'all want to talk about some random user in here like that's some big deal. Weren't even contributing to the conversation. It was probably an alt, and you guys took the bait. I have no idea. Okay, has anyone guessed the game in here? Let's see if anyone has guessed the game in here. The PlayStation 3. Soros is not out yet. Heavenly Sword, Lair. Nope. So one person guessed. The Long Dark 2 is coming soon. Tokyo Jungle, no, but I have that game. Interesting game. Blade Storm. LA Noire. Metal Gear Solid 4. Why are you guys... I have Metal Gear Solid 4. Oh, we got a problem. I have Metal Gear Solid 4. Like, I don't... We have Metal Gear Solid 4. Yeah, we're going to make videos on 007 because the streaming is not exciting people. These people in here... No one in here is getting close to it. I don't understand. Oh, the Simpsons movie game. Is that worth money? Let's take a look at this. The Simpsons movie game, is that worth money? Motorstorm, Deadly Premonition. Motorstorm is not $130 on eBay, bro. I gave you a clue, and you guys are just ignoring that. You're just saying random games. There's no way Motorstorm is 130 bucks on eBay. You guys are insane. That's got to be probably 40. Motorstorm PS3. Let's take a look. Motorstorm PS3. Yeah, it's $5, dude. See, this is why you guys are solo IQ. I gave you the clue. I said the game was $130 on eBay. You got plenty to work with there, and here you are naming Motorstorm. Motorstorm is $5 on eBay, by the way. Like, come on, dude. Stupid. I said the game was 130, 140, 150 bucks. It's a rare game. It's an early PS3 game. You guys suck. Can't figure it out. All you got to do is type in on Google rare PS3 games. I mean, it probably is in that category. That's what I'll do right now, and I'm gonna see how long it takes me to get to the result. Rare PS3 games. $25 rare PS3 games. Let's take a look. So we got Armored Core. It's right there. It's right there. What is this one? Rocksmith is rare? What the hell? The guitar bundle. The Rocksmith guitar bundle is super rare. GTA 4 Special Edition. Guitar Hero Supreme bundle. Well, I've already found the Dead Space 3 Greatest Hits. Fallout 3 Survival Edition. Demon Souls. Rock Band 2 bundle. This bundle, with all the instruments, is hard to find, by the way. I don't know about that. Well, I have the Rock Band 1 bundle. The Beatles Rock Band Limited Edition. That's not hard to find. Final Fantasy 13. Oh Lord. The Last of Us post-pandemic edition. What the fuck? What is that? Uncharted 2. These are all NBA Elite 11. Wow. So it was in the category. Oh, so that's what you guys did. You guys went to the article and you looked it up. No, someone's already got it in here, but they went to the article to look it up. That's what they did. They literally they just listened to what I did and then they just typed it in and clicked it. Yeah, it's called Africa. That's the game that we were thinking about checking out, but it's a little too pricey. But I will say it sounds very interesting because you're a photographer and you go to Africa. And I think you can choose like different camera equipment and lenses and stuff, and then you go to it's like Death Stranding. It's like you do a loadout with your photography gear and stuff like that, and then they take you on the Jeep, and then you go to the location and you photograph the animals and stuff, the wildlife, and then they rate you on it. It's like super in depth. It's one of those chill games, but yeah, that's one that I think would be interesting. Africa. Has anyone in here played Africa? Has anyone in here played Africa? You got to photograph the animals, and it's like really complex, or it seems anyway. And the graphics, I think, were really good at the time too. Let's see. What does it say about Africa? Let's see. Africa is the kind of game that tended to show up more often on the Nintendo Wii than the PlayStation 3. What does that even mean? Nature photography simulation. In this case, it's something of a safari tour with players following missions to capture specific sites and traveling to find the perfect shot. It's valued at $204. What the? Oh, I must have went down then because it's not that. How in depth is it though? Africa PS3, and I thought this was only released in the. I guess it did come out for North America. Photojournalist hired to take images of various animals in Africa. Gameplay is mission-driven. Players receive emails at the base camp instructing them to which animals they must photograph. Players must then travel by foot, car, or hot air balloon to the areas where requested animals found in order to photograph them. In the game, the camera, oh my god, the camera is controlled by the 6-axis. Depending on the quality of the photograph taken, the player will earn in-game money. The money then can be spent on new supplies such as upgraded camera. Real-life photos and footage of the animals can be unlocked. Huh. Well, I don't know how interesting that would be. I don't know how fun that would be for, but they're sounds like Xbox Kinect. You guys are fake gamer. Oh my god, how old are you guys? You got to be like 19, 20, 21 in here to act this dumb. Like, I swear to god. Stupid idiots in here. What's Africa? I've never heard of that game. Oh, that's not a Japanese exclusive? No, but there is another PS3 game. There is a PlayStation 3 game that there's another one that's like probably super. I don't think you can play it. I think it's region locked. But there's also an original Xbox game that you guys would never guess that. Emulate it, by the way. That's no fun, and plus it would run like shit. Emulating PS3 games would run like trash. I don't care what Reddit says. You guys are obsessed with Reddit, not me. Imagine sitting all day on that shit-ass platform. That's what losers do. Well, I'm going to wrap it up. The support's terrible. We're going to be doing the walking stream here shortly. We knew the support was going to be bad because they've never been good for these streams, but I thought this would produce at least a viral moment, but the game is so boring it's not doing anything, so we're done with that. And then no one wanted to play in here. I said, we can run this back, but y'all are busy with work, by the way. Leave that lie. Work, school, everything in between. Unreal. $2. Look at that right there. You should have bought it. It rings a bell, by the way. Well, let's get you up out of here. I mean, if you don't know it, then you're dumb. It's one of the first PS3 games that they've ever shown off. Guy's a troll. Quit LARPing. Quit LARPing in here. It's so fucking dumb. Like, you're not cool or edgy. You're dumb. That's why we don't play this game, because, well, first of all, you guys could never handle it, even when it was popular, right? And when we were going viral with this game, and we were on Reddit, none of them came over here to actually defend their garbage game, because they know it sucks. That's why they'd sit on Reddit all day. It's unreal. Well, I'm not buying Africa. I mean, the Bruce Wayne bugs would have to be deployed if we were going to do a stream like that. That's something that would have to be sponsored almost, because that's an expensive game to get, and we're not emulating it. I mean, we could emulate it, but what's the fun in that? We want to give you the whole experience, right? It's like digital music versus physical music, where you actually go out and buy the record on vinyl, and you can look at the back of the front of the case. You can, it's a whole different ballgame. You just click on digital files. It's boring as fuck. I want to put the disc into the PlayStation 3. I want to have that experience. Of course, you guys wouldn't think about that, but if we're going to do it, we're going to do it like that. But I'm not going to do it because you guys don't have any interest in it, and until we can get a bigger audience in here, which is going to be nearly impossible. Especially when you play this game. They don't show... I mean, Swirly didn't even show up today. They deliberately just don't click on this shit because they say, well, it's Arc Raiders. They're not parasocial enough. That's the problem. They're really not parasocial enough. If they were parasocial, they would click on every stream. It wouldn't matter what we're doing or what we're not doing. You know what I mean? And that's the problem. I figured it out. They're not parasocial enough. They need to be more parasocial. Because it shouldn't matter what we're playing. You should be here for world class. I mean, that's what they've always told you, right? They tell you these lies like, oh yeah, we're here for world class. We're here for world class. Meanwhile, they can barely string together sentences, and then when you play something that they don't like, they can't be bothered to tune in. Now, you tell me how that makes sense. We need more energy. Well, I already knew this stream was going to be a dud, but I said, well, it's either this or Mind's Eye. That's all that's new today. So, I mean, and there's about 5 people playing Mind's Eye. So I said, we're going to jump back into this because you losers love this game. It's a Reddit game. And I thought we would maybe have an opportunity to have a popular clip. But the game is not presenting anything to me at all. I mean, we barely found any other players in the game. I think the game should be taken off the PlayStation Store. I think it should be taken off all the storefronts because it just sucks. There's no content. You just walk around an empty level. Might as well be offline. They didn't know. Well, they didn't know it was going to get popular, and then they didn't know what to do with it. We're losing viewers. I got to do something. I'm going back in one more time, and then that's it. I'm trying to get something out of this game. You guys might as well just talk about Kirk in the chat or something, because I shouldn't have said anything on that, because you guys seem to be more interested in whatever the fuck was being said or going on in there. So I should have let you guys be, because ever since I addressed it, you guys, the chat completely died. I don't even see what was going on. Didn't even see what was going on, and you guys are just. Unban Kirk. I was literally playing the game. I don't know who that is. Why would I care? Must have been something controversial or something. I have no idea why you guys are so obsessed with. I mean, I even got a super chat because of the Kirk guy. Oh, what the fuck y'all said? We're locked into the game. I got the game in full screen. I'm not going to sit here and babysit the fucking chat. Like, figure that shit out. God damn, like figure that shit out, bro. That's why you guys are mods. Like, police the chat. Figure it out. And then you guys, like, give these trolls attention. Like, just time it out and don't fucking react. I don't know. It's not hard. I have, like, Charlie Kirk came in here or something. Like, bro, the fuck y'all on? Okay, we got Adam Theory coming through yet again. It is what we love to see. Adam Theory in the building coming through. You going to be here for the walking stream? It's going to be low energy too, ain't it? It's a low energy day. Unreal. Oh, that was terrible. Low energy with these people. Well, you guys were talking. I wasn't talking about them. You guys were. I glanced at the chat and I asked you guys about the PS3 game, which of course you couldn't. And I mean, I had to basically spell it out for you. But the whole chat was talking about this Kirk guy. I didn't even see him in here. So he must have got under your guys' skin because the whole fucking chat was talking about Kirk. Huh. I'm playing the game over here, so I don't know what you want me to do about it, but. I have no idea. They gotta ban this game. They gotta ban this game. These mods time out anything you say. Okay, well, why don't you start a stream up? I'm gonna come into your chat and I'm gonna say whatever I want, and I'm gonna see how long you can last. That's the new game we're gonna play. So why don't you fire up your stream? I'll be the only viewer. I'm gonna come over there and I'm gonna spam the whole time. And I'm gonna see how long it takes before you act on it. That's what we're gonna start doing. You guys don't have anything to say anyway. If you had anything to say, you would figure out how to say it. There's nothing going on in this map. Holy shit. Phew, this is horrible. There are people with 300 plus hours in this game. Oh man, so I probably have 100, but I don't play it off the air, so. We probably have 100 hours of streaming it, but I don't think maybe a couple of times we played it off the air, but it's real boring. Holy shit. The game is trash. I think at this point you just focus on Arc Raiders 2. I mean, I really do believe that. I'd say you go full production on Arc Raiders 2 secretly, and then, you know, in 2 years from now you can unveil it, and that's the only way this is going to work going forward. I mean, you can't save this. It's the same game with the new Code of Pain. I mean, that's all this is. I think you make Arc Raiders 2. And I think you have a single player component to it, offline mode. Because this is done. I mean, especially after GTA 6, this is, I mean, you're just completely done. New map ain't no one's coming back. This will be down to 20K players by the time GTA 6 comes out, if you're lucky. We're talking 10K players. Like, it's gonna be that dead, especially when the online comes out. Like who wants to play this November 19th? Like, what the hell? I mean, if I were in charge, I would say, well, if we can't do Arc Raiders 2, I would make a map that resembles Vice City. You know, that Miami theme, and I would put it out right around GTA 6 to capitalize on that and say, okay, come on over here to the Sunshine Land in tropical, you know, Florida or something. And that's what I would do to try and get people over here with Arc Raiders. If I were in charge, that's what I would. That's the first priority, is to build a brand new map from the ground up, nothing that looks similar, and you basically just do a Vice City kind of thing. And I think that would win a lot of people over. Because they'll say, oh, we're waiting for GTA 6. You know, this will go viral on all these social media platforms. Because you have a dead game here. I mean, you can't resurrect. This is the Titanic, and it's hit the bottom of the ocean floor. You can't resurrect it, nor do you want to. So at this point, what do? Just make the Titanic too. I mean, that's what you have to do. But this time, it doesn't sink. Oh, Lord.
Hey, don't shoot!
Where's this person at? Hold on.
Don't shoot!
Where's this guy at?
Don't shoot!
Where's this guy at?
Hey, don't shoot!
Oh! Where the fuck are you at? Where did this guy go? Where the fuck did he go? Oh, shit. Motherfucker had like 400 armor on.
Don't shoot! I'm sorry. Sorry.
Come on back up.
Sorry about that. Hey, I'm sorry.
It's too dark that I can't see. Unreal. That's the only entertainment you can get from this game. I mean, you know the game is bad when Ninja quit it. Like, holy shit. The next Fortnite, by the way. Yeah, okay, buddy. 0 longevity. PC is gonna crash? What does that mean? Alrighty, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Come on over here. Got a little present for you. Oh, what's this thing do? Oh, it's getting mad. Oh, shit. Oh. You couldn't finish the fight. Oh, shit. Go!
Arc Orbiter is en route. The safe window is closing. You have 10 minutes to return Esperanza. I repeat, 10 minutes.
Gee Williker. Are they still cheating in this game too? Whoa. 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 Damn. That might have been a new enemy. I don't know. Perfect spot. Look at this. Dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. What the hell is this? What is this? What is this area? What the hell is... What was that? What was that? What the hell? What did that say? Fix stuck player. This is a weird spot. It's over. Oh my God. Why do they let you come over here? Fucking snooze fast. One of the most boring games we've ever played. I just have to turn it off. I don't know. I mean, it's terrible. Well, there we go. Whoa, the game is trash. The game is trash. And we're going to wrap it up there. Appreciate you guys for tuning in, tagging along, supporting the show. And we will see you later. 0 out of 10 on this game. Dead game. It's over.